Why all the haters? They're everywhere. Why do we have haters in our world? People that always have to attack. They always have to be angry. They always have to hurt people. They always have to put others down. And this really comes out in their attacks on men and women that are trying to do good, and that in many ways are doing good. Doesn't mean that they're doing everything right. Doesn't mean that they don't make mistakes. We're all humans. But there's always that group of people that have to hate on that. They have to be mean. They have to belittle. They have to make fun of. And what gets me is that these are grown people. I mean, we're talking grown men and women, 40 years old and up. I've dealt with 60 and 70-year-old men who haven't got over this. I call them 70-year-old babies. They've never grown up. And they always have to hate and hurt and attack. And they're really coming out of the woodworks because of the access to the internet. And all the good that a little old me is trying to do. Trying to put stuff out there, programs and books, and products, videos, content, podcasts, in order to help men. The amount of people that want to come and attack. Now don't get me wrong. The amount of attackers and haters are far less than supporters. But they like to attack. They just hate. Have you ever thought about why that is? That's what the purpose of this video is why do we have haters? Why do people hate? Why do people attack? Why do people belittle? Why do people make fun of? Let me get back to my point of they've never grown out of it. I mean, listen, I can understand 4 or 5 year old kids, even in high school, doing that type of stuff. But my lands, I mean, part of it is we still got 40-year-old men living in the basements with their parents playing video games. They never learned to grow up. But my lands, I mean, I don't get it. Here's why they do it. There is an underlying hatred for themselves. Now, I'm not going to hit all of the possibilities on why this is, but I'm probably going to focus on this one, maybe another one. There is an underlying hatred of themselves, and you can't tell them that. They will not own that. But that's one of the root causes. They're not happy with themselves. They hate themselves. They hate something about themselves. Now, they may put on a good show. They may put on a good front, a good facade, and fool people around them. But there's always going to be people around them that you ain't fooling. You definitely ain't fooling your wife and your kids. But you put on a good show. You put on this show of force. Like you got it all together. But deep down, you're unsatisfied. You're not happy with your life. You don't like yourself. And those are things that we can help you deal with, but you've got to get to the point where you can own that. But that's one root cause of why we have all these haters, is they've never learned to accept themselves, forgive themselves. And even a deeper root cause is selfishness. Just selfish. You see, people, especially men, that's who I work with, who are in a good spot, they're real men, they're masculine men, they're serving men, they're loving men, they're strong men. They don't have to hate on anybody. They've dealt with their own demons. And so, when a man like that puts himself out there, he's going to get attacked. He's going to get attacked. And the more I put myself out there, the more I get attacked. I'm never surprised, but I'm always surprised at the level of attacks and the stupid things that are said. But underlying is they've not dealt with themselves. And so when a man gets out and does this type of thing, puts himself out there to try to help others, and these weak men see that instantly gnaws at them. They hate it. It's light exposing the darkness, and the darkness don't like it. The devils don't like it. The weak men don't like it. The men living in gross sin don't like it. And they are going to attack. We fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and wickedness and rulers of the darkness in this world. It is a spiritual battle. Hey, if you want to get into that fight, if you want to work on yourself, like and subscribe. If you want to hate, keep on hating. It just provides good content and inspires me to make more content. It's all good. Like and subscribe, comment below. I'm ready. You can text me 970-697-0232. Let's see if we can get the ball rolling. No matter your situation, you're going through something. You're upset. You've been traumatized. You're broke. You're broken your body and your spirit. Your faith is weak. You need help in your marriage. There's just all host of things that we as men deal with. That's what we got programs for. And yeah, you only have to bite the bullet on time and money. But reach out to us. We'll do what we can to help you. Keep your eyes on him.